Alright, here we go. This is it. Whatever's down here.
The condenser zone is on the other side of that door.
Of course it is.
Got company.
Well, they haven't seen us yet. It's our only chance.
Jesus. I hope you're right.
I feel like Aiden could help at this point.
Aiden's presence, like, alerts them. So,
Fair.
that's,
I guess
that's the point. They don't want to know, they don't want to have them know that they're there yet. As soon as they're found out, sure.
Don't get too close to that.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, you can come out and save us whenever you want. The other way... The other way looks nicer. Yeah, that way's... That... Aiden... Oh wait, no, Aiden can do it now.
Attention, or we're dead.
Okay, never mind. Not yet. Sure, let's go. Down we go. You poor bastard, I'm so sorry. On the plus side, that won't happen to us as quickly because we have a mini containment field, but I'm not...
It's just a long...
I'm not holding out
more
on it.
painful. Slightly more suffery.
That way's not good. Don't like that way. What do we got over there? That seems okay-ish. Sure, why not? Let's go to there. Oh look, there's the door. That's nice.
It's just a sprint.
Okay, let's go. Run faster, run a little bit faster. Okay, go. That door closes, we're fucked. No, no, no! No, I will not let you die. I will not let you die, Cole. I will not let you die. Ryan, save him. I'll go and deactivate the force field.
Oh, good.
I wouldn't say,
Cole...
oh, good. It's not good.
I mean, no, but I thought Cole was gonna die.
No.
I'm sorry, Princess. You're gonna have to go on without me.
Aiden, heal him.
No,
Aiden, heal him. They already know you're here. There's no point in not.
Fine. The Black Sun, Jody. Or nobody will make it. He's right. Come on, Jody.
Aiden.
Yes. Save
Yes,
him.
I was gonna say, Jesus. Are we all forgetting that we have this mystical being that can save lives?
Aiden was still on the channel.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It might not be enough to save him. I don't think it doesn't necessarily heal, it relieves pain. It might not be enough. It might, because pain is actually a massive killer more than actual wounds. Because it's your brain freaking out. Wow, you're blind now. It's doubly worse for me because I have 2 eyes. You just have 1, so... Like,
Man, you
blind
should
in
have got
both
those...
eyes, that's...
Should have bought those solar eclipse glasses.
Oh, you mean unlike Trump? It's pretty good. It's an amazing photo. So we're in like a desert storm now. It's pretty good.
Looking for the black sun.
I mean, it looks really cool. Okay, he totally teleported, but we're gonna ignore that. If Cole dies, I will be sad. He's not dead yet. These are the people who've died.
You hear that?
Don't listen to it! Keep going!
Who are these people? Are these people we actually know? Or...
Who are they?
Souls! Lost souls!
They're all around us.
I know!
Yeah, I can see that.
Hmm.
This is really dark, actually.
This is, yeah, there's some interesting.
My baby. I lost my baby. Have you seen him? No. No, Ryan?
So I can save some people, like help them move on by answering their questions, or...
I haven't. I don't know.
'Cause that's really interesting. Either that or they just, like, moved past me because I can't help them. You're fucking mental.
I call them, but they don't come.
Yeah, you're a fucking nut job, fam.
Look around, Nathan! Lost souls! Like you! Lost forever because you can't face the truth!
I miss them. I miss them so much.
You don't love them!
I thought that was determined. Whoops.
You never would have done this to them!
That's mean.
Yeah,
I
that's
meant-
fucking. That's fucking cold.
I didn't mean to be cold.
Oh.
I thought Square was determined, but whoops.
You're not gonna stop me, Joey. You're not gonna stop me from seeing my family again.
Jesus.
No one will have to suffer what I suffered. No one will ever be.
Oh my god. I could kill him. Oh, I'm not gonna kill him.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Ryan! No! No! No!
did I killed Ryan by not killing him. He's gonna die anyway.
We know there's no going back, right?
No, please. Please don't, Ryan. Don't go.
You sure this is not the end?
No, you don't say I love you, because you don't. That's not what I said, but
Yeah.
fine. That's the one, that's the one downside to this. It doesn't have multiple endings in that respect, because...
No, that's really forced.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That's killed his death for me, in a sense.
Yeah.
Ironically. It kind of cheapened it.
Not bad for a guy with one eye! I'm sorry, and not sorry at the same time.
You win.
I guess in a
Christ.
sense she could have said it just to, as like his final moments aren't shit kind of thing.
Still, I don't know. He already knew.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that tonally is kind of like
Ha! Oh, wait, what? Really? Oh,
I missed you so much.
now let
It's
us
'cause
die, please.
It's because he's dead, yeah.
Yeah.
You're the only one who can fix this, Jody. Do it. Do it for me.
No, I'm doing it for everyone you fucked over, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what for
I'm not doing
you?
this for you. You did this. You have been good to me for most of my life, but you ruined the last couple weeks, so...
Okay, a lot of the dialogue in this last, moment is really killing some of the
Yeah,
scene for
it's
me.
not
This
reflective
is
of the choices
shite.
that has happened. It's a shame because the ending has been really good up until that point. The only thing they needed to do to fix that was have multiple variations of it. Of, different phrases, different things, he could say, I know I screwed up, please fix my mistake. That's all he needed to say. That would have fixed it. With the Ryan thing, just be say
Don't
I'm
say
sorry.
I love you.
Say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anything like that. If you decide to kiss him and you don't regret it, then yeah, say that. But like, it's not the choice I made. That's the one downside. Because I have actually really enjoyed this finale. It's been really good. And this is pretty cool.
This is an interesting sort of set piece.
Oh, that CIA training. Oh, oh, oh. So how do I stop this thing? Do I just touch the sun? What do?
I guess? Do you have any weapons? Did you take their gun?
No. I don't think a bullet would stop it, to be fair.
Well, no, but
it's not. This got creepy quick. No, you're not stopping me. This is.
Inject you with a neural acid. Put you in a permanent.
Do I get to punch this guy?
Exactly what we did with your head.
Oh, is he dead now?
It's too late.
Or
I
is this
guess
just
so.
like a flashback?
I think so.
It's too late.
I think they are. I think. Either flashbacks or people who have died. He might have died. Kinda hope so.
Yeah, you'll probably have to sacrifice Aiden at this point or something.
Yeah, most likely. It's. I think it's trying to remind us of all the bad things we've done.
This will be flashbacks.
Yeah.
This has got to be.
It's trying to get in our head and trying to make us think, no, we're doing the wrong thing or something. But, or it's trying to make us think, oh look, you've done just as bad. Oh, fuck off. Don't you dare remind me of that, you assholes. That's not fair. This is weird. I kind of like it though.
I'm sick and tired of your stories.
Yep, you sucked as well.
Yeah, you were shitted.
I wonder what happened to you. Were you happy after you gave us up, or?
Give me back my child.
Calm down, Nora.
I want to see her. My little girl. My little boy.
For God's sake, what's going on? Twin. He strangled them. We couldn't do anything.
I want to see my son.
Wait, what?
Aiden.
That's Aiden? Interesting. Is it possible to be strangled on the umbilical cord?
I think so, yeah.
Oh. That's so depressing. How likely is that though? It's gotta be so unlikely.
I don't know, I'm Googling it now.
We couldn't leave each other. Our souls were bound together.
Well, beyond two souls.
I loved you. And hated you for years.
Oh no, apparently it can't. It's a myth.
Okay.
You were a part of me.
It makes so much sense, like the hating part, it's so like brother and sister kind of thing. It's really kind of depressing. Every great game has a secret behind the waterfall. Wait, I have a choice? Light or dark? What?
I
What does it mean? Go into the darkness and die, or
I
don't know.
Yeah, you can decide to die and be with Aiden, or you can stay alive and leave them alone.
I choose left. Oh, I have to hold it down. Just in case you fully make that choice. I mean, I assume that's what it means. Wait, that's the other side?
Another world. Becoming the wind.
Oh.
Stars, the
Oh,
universe.
that's not what I expected, but I...
Being with Aiden and those I've loved forever.
Oh, so it's explaining what it is before I go.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
I had a minute where I was like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is this? Quick Google.
Living, feeling, being in love, growing old.
Yes.
So many
A
things
good
I still have
example.
to do.
Someone who is happy and better off knowing life. Life beyond. I like how life is dark. It's interesting.
I wouldn't even know what to pick at this point. Yeah, it's interesting that you thought that black was going to be the death.
Yeah,
A little bit of commentary there, I guess.
I choose life. I like life. Yeah, it has its dark moments. It does. Everyone's does. Do you know what? There's a lot to love about life. You have amazing friends, like you, with me right now.
Oh, shucks.
You get to watch amazing videos, not like this one on YouTube. And you get to meet amazing people and experience wonderful things. Yeah, there's a lot of times where it does get bad, but you know what? There's a lot of times where it gets great, and I choose to stay with that. Personally. I was depressed. I could have committed suicide, but I didn't. I didn't want to. It didn't actually occur to me, to be honest. It's not something I wanted. But hey, we're alive. So I guess you can die, presumably?
Yeah, well, I imagine that's taking the other side, perhaps.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's over. Cole, buddy, I didn't see you in the other screen. Please, for the love of God, be alive.
Aiden?
Actually, that's a good point. I didn't even think of that.
Also, I
He must be then.
Aiden?
No, Aiden will have passed on.
Aiden?
That was Arden's final goodbye, showing us the truth, I guess. At the heart of it all. Aiden had the power to show us. Well, 62%
how many-
refused. Huh.
Oh.
Wow, that's impressive. 69% took the CIA money. Surprised it's that low, actually. 23% didn't heal Cole. What fucking assholes didn't do that?
I mean, they probably didn't think to.
Angered Dawkins. Yeah, that was an accident, but yeah. 12% Ryan got killed. Wow. 19% chose to not... Wow.
I'm surprised at that, actually. I thought that would be more of an even split, but...
Yeah. Especially when you think about a lot of people are less optimistic than I am. Like I was saying that life is something to be loved. And
Yeah.
other people are just like, no, life's shit. That's a lot of people's commentary on it.
I mean, yeah.
Also, apparently you cannot shut down the black sun. That's depressing.
I mean, that probably would mean, yeah, you die. So yeah, I
everyone
guess you were
dies.
right. You can die.
I think everyone dies. Epilogue. Oh my god!
Directly after prologue.
An epilogue
Excellent.
exists. Good. At least in this playthrough it does. Where's my homeless buddy? Are you here? All my friends here? We got a nice place if this is where we're living though. Yeah?
Ever since the Black Sun was destroyed,
I mean, I guess that's what 500k gets you.
my memory has
True.
been disintegrating. I spent too much time on the other side.
Oh.
Now it's eating away at my mind, erasing what's left of it. My memories are all confused, slowly self-destructing, fading like a dream when you wake up. I'm losing my sense of time. I no longer know what happened before or after. Everything's playing inside my head at the same time. It's like watching the same film looping over and over again. A chaos of images with no order. So I've been writing night and day for weeks, trying to put my life down on paper. If I forget everything, these pages will be my memory.
3 months after the fact, the investigation continues in an effort to determine the cause of the accident that cost 283 lives on a Pentagon military base. Government representatives confirm that the authorities are working hand in hand with the investigators to shed light on this appalling tragedy.
The CIA is leaving me alone for the moment. I suppose they're too busy building another condenser to worry about me. I know they'll never abandon their experiments, now that they know what's on the other side. Honestly, I don't give a damn. Now I need to reconstruct my life. My life without Aiden. For as long as I can remember, I dreamt of living without him. Untied, without his constant presence by my side. I got what I wanted. I've never been so unhappy in my life. I feel like part of me has been amputated. Crying all day. I know it's stupid. Shit. I miss him so much.
Choice. He's still alive!
Oh, thank fuck for that. Woo.
Should I have chosen the afterlife? Because she's just dying slowly. To be fair, there's no way I could have known that was going to happen. Aww.
Aiden's
Yes,
not
no.
the only one I miss. Now that Ryan's gone, I realize how much I loved him.
No, shut up.
Oh, for
No, you
fuck's
didn't.
sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why would you kill this ending by forcing a fucking romance?
Never hold someone in your arms.
That's what I liked about Heavy Rain. So many things could happen.
It took months.
No, I'm ticked off.
Months of nothing passing by.
It's a shame. This is
And
the
now
one
I'm
thing I
pulled
haven't
out of
liked.
it. And now I'm pulled completely out of it. Because I
Yeah.
know that we didn't, and I didn't, love him. So, what the
A
fuck?
new life.
Oh, so I can choose?
Is Jay the name of the homeless guy?
No.
No.
No, that's the guy on the barn. Why Zoe? I don't get that. Why her? Like, I know we helped like, save her baby and helped her give birth, but, like, I felt more of a bond with the homeless guy than her. I'm not going with Jay. We did not form a connection with him. Do I want to be alone? With Zoe, I can meet homeless man. We're going with Zoe.
It's so obvious. Deep inside, I always knew. I just needed the silence around me to hear what I was feeling. They took me in when I was alone. When all I could think of was dying. They shared the little they had without knowing me or judging me.
Yes!
Deep down, I knew that my place was there.
Oh,
Yes. Thank Christ, I get to reunite with you. Thank Christ.
Yeah, that's solid.
I'm so happy now. Thank you. Stan.
Jimmy's gone back to school.
Oh, Jimmy. Yes, Jimmy and Walter. Yes, thank you.
Tuesday works behind
Thank
the
Christ,
bar.
I'm so happy now.
Walter looks after little Zoe.
Yes.
They're not rolling in money.
This was the. Yeah,
I'm
this was a good
so
decision.
happy now. This was the best decision. By
I
far.
never told them about my past. And they never asked. They love me for who I am. Just some weird chick who talks to spirits.
Oh, look, she's all grown up.
Zoe took to me like we'd always known each other. There's something about her big, sad eyes that reminds me of the little girl I once was. I knew she was different from the moment I saw her. We haven't talked about it, but we both know we have something in common. I see things at night. Terrifying things. I tell myself it's only nightmares, but I know it's not true.
What is this?
The only one who can save the world is a little girl. I have to prepare her. I know I
Wait.
don't have much time.
She's got the tethered kind of thing going on as well, I
Yeah.
guess, and
We're training her to fight that when it comes.
No. It's not nightmares. It's what is about to happen.
Interesting.
I don't know if
Next time, I'll kill everyone.
Yeah, I don't know if
I was so afraid.
if the I kind of like the fact that it's still coming. But I don't know if I like that it's that girl.
yeah, I don't like that. That as well
I don't
seems
mind
really
that the end
forced.
is coming. I don't
No,
mind
that
that the end
that
is
feels
coming.
forced to me. Why can't we just have like a regular sort of kid? Why it have
Yeah,
to be
no,
like
the
crazy
kid
super? I don't know,
being
yeah.
the kid being regular, I agree with. But I don't mind that the end is still coming and someone else has to train for it. I don't think it should be her. But I'm fine with it being like, okay, this is still to come. I'm dreaming about it. Because she's still tied to it all. That I'm fine with.
There are multiple endings apparently,
Okay, well that makes sense.
including one where you die before
Yeah.
you can turn off the black sun.
So,
Okay.
that was Beyond Two Souls. You didn't like it too much. I really liked it. I agree with your points about the ending. I think the whole Ryan thing was forced. It's a shame because they could have very easily worked around that by just being like, okay, if you said this to him at any point, then have a trigger so you say something else, you know? Like, so easy, like 2 lines. It's not hard. Well, okay, it's a lot of work, sure, but like 2 lines
I mean-
that changed the entire dynamic.
Bearing in mind that that's basically what this company is known for,
Yeah.
I don't even know if it would have necessarily been that hard,
No,
but it was definitely a disappointment.
yeah.
I don't
And-
know.
But I do like that we got to go back and see them, and I'm so glad they got their life back.
Oh yeah, that's
That makes
awesome.
me so happy.
That's
and Cole's
great.
good as well. Cole, fucking bro. Cole
That's
and
all good.
Stan,
That's all
saving
good.
the world.
Yeah, that's all
that was
pretty
nice.
solid.
So it's interesting because I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. It's quite loud. It's interesting because I know you don't like the narrative for this told,
Yeah.
but like it's fascinating from a standpoint of how would I react if it was the other way around? Because I wonder if I watched this in a linear way and then switched it to this, I wonder if I would like it. And the same goes for me now. I've played it this way. I wonder if I would like it linearly. I wonder how drastically different I would feel given playing it the other way around.
I don't know. To be fair.
Because it's something you can never answer. Because everyone will have a different opinion on it, and no one can experience it the first time twice. No one can know how you would react, one way or the other. But it is I'm pretty sure I would react the same way, regardless of which way round I did it. I would like the linear style, and I would like the disjointed style, and then hate the linear. Or if I did it the other way around and watched it linear, I would probably hate disjointed. I think that's how it would go for me. I think. But it's interesting. Like I feel like disjointed makes more sense. Like I know in a narrative way it's very weird and backwards, but in terms of what it does, it just makes more sense to me. And the reason I say that is the presence of the Black Sun for the first time. Because if it was done as a child, you would see them and be like, oh man, what the hell is this? Like, there's no explanation as to what it is, it just happens. That would be really interesting. And then you'd be like, okay, there's loads in an institution, this is what they are, cool, we're taking them down. But seeing them for the first time, whoa, what the hell is this? There's these creatures, okay, they're powerful, they're threatening, that's terrifying. And then we saw it immediately as, oh shit, they've been here forever. Like that was a lot more impactful, I think, for me personally. And I don't know if it would have worked as well the other way around. I don't know. I can't answer it because I can't experience it twice.
No, you're completely right. I don't know, to be honest with you.
It's a fascinating game in that respect. I really liked it. I know you didn't. My biggest gripe is the ending, personally.
I think the story as a whole is a bit of a wash, to be honest. It has some interesting themes and some interesting moments, but you know, a lot of things have interesting moments, and I don't know.
Yeah,
would it?
One big interest.
Oh, fam, you let me tell. Fantastic. Yeah, but I don't know. I would say, for as much as there are kind of interesting themes touched on every now and again, it's not really worth the purchase and time commitment as a whole that this game would ask of for me.
£6.
I mean, granted. I mean, yeah, that's true as well. And to be fair, if it's on a sale, maybe. But equally, what's to stop you from just looking up the cutscenes on YouTube, or indeed watching a playthrough?
That's very true. That is very, very true.
I
agree in that respect. I think there's something about experiencing it yourself and then watching a playthrough, which is different.
But maybe.
Like, there are some things, like The Wolf Among Us. I could have watched The Wolf Among Us ages ago, and I decided, I decided not to. But yeah, actually, this is going to be interesting. 15% shows Zoe. Only 15? Really? That's fascinating.
One of these you can choose Ryan, though.
Yeah, so one's Ryan,
if he's alive,
Alone, Zoe, Jay, and presumably the last one is Death.
Or Beyond, if you get an epilogue for that. Yeah, one of those two, I don't know.
I think it would be choosing the Afterlife. Yeah. Because there's 5 of them. That would make sense.
What would you rate this game if we had to use numbers?
Well, I guess for that, I will have to go to my handy-dandy rating chart, because I don't want
Oh, yes, I forgot you had one of these.
Yeah, we can do it together.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so graphic style and graphical design. Out of 10.
Okay, I think it looked impressive, to be fair. Yeah. It definitely did look good.
I would give it a 9. I would give it a 9. No, no, I'm gonna be fairer. 9.5. It's
Well,
gorgeous.
I don't know if it looked that good on PS3 is the thing, and plus I'm getting a weird looking sort of distorted version
okay.
through Skype. I'm gonna throw a solid 8 on that,
Okay,
i.e.
fair
it's
enough.
no less than an 8.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Music and audio. Well, you couldn't hear much of the music, probably.
No, not
I don't know
really.
how much you could hear of the acting as well.
I heard the voice acting enough.
Okay, so
it was
because
okay.
music and audio comes into all of it. It wasn't perfect for some people, but people like the homeless scene really fucking got me. Like it made me cry. It was like
The opening
stuff like that
theme
was what I love.
to Beyond Two Souls is really good. I remember
Yeah, the
looking that
music
up
is
when the
pretty
game
good as a
came
whole.
out, but that's the only song I know, and I wouldn't comment on the music. This is my rating here is just for the voice acting, and
Yeah.
I would probably give that 6.
Okay, 6 from you. I would give it an 8.
Okay.
Story and dialogue. Oh, this would be good.
Okay. I don't know, really. I don't know what to say about this bit.
What does your heart want you to say? What does your
Um,
two eyes see in front of you?
do you know what? I think I'll give it a 3.
Wow! Fucking hell!
I'll give it a 3, I think. It's a point for every theme that I found interesting.
Wow, that's brutal.
I don't think it's
Okay.
that harsh, though, to be fair.
Alright.
I wasn't captivated in it enough. A lot of things pulled me
Fair
out.
enough.
There were
I'll
some
give it an
interesting
8.
moments. You'd give it an 8 for story? Really?
I really liked it. Like, maybe I don't have good taste. I just... Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know.
No, to each their own.
Okay, so sorry, my audio just died entirely. So we're gonna have to redo that last minute or so. So yeah, basically, I don't know. I really liked the story and dialogue, and it was it just worked for me. I don't know. I can't.
I mean,
describe
fair
it.
enough.
It's-
No, fair enough. That's your opinion, and you played. I mean, you saw something in it I obviously didn't, but
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I'm unsure if we actually listed your score. So what would you give this?
Okay.
Fully knowing how
Uh,
fucking low it is.
I don't like a 3 isn't that low.
It's pretty low.
Okay, well it's a 3. I gave it a point for every theme that I found interesting,
Yeah.
but I mean, a lot of things have interesting themes in their stories, but the story as a whole, I don't know. There were a few effective moments, but it didn't really wash with me that much, to be honest with you. I don't see
Yeah.
why. No, I don't see why you would play the whole of this story just for a few interesting bits.
Yeah.
Couldn't recommend it.
That's fair.
I don't think a 3 is that bad.
I don't know. That's quite low. On a game that's designed solely around its story.
I mean, yeah, okay, fair point.
It's pretty bad. Gameplay and level design. Yeah, you didn't play this.
No, so
it's hard for you to judge. It's Heavy Rain just a bit more, I guess. Heavy Rain was more definite. You're button mashing, and you're holding down a thing and doing it that way. Whereas this was like, okay, you're button mashing occasionally, and then you're blocking and fighting and stuff. Some of the fighting wasn't entirely clear what I had to do, but I felt it was weird. It didn't change, but I felt like it made more sense as I went on, even though nothing actually changed. So that was kind of weird, but it definitely was difficult. And Aiden sections at times was...
I was going to say, just based on how it looked, because obviously I didn't play, as you said,
Yeah.
but based on how it looked, some of the things that you had to do as Aiden looked a bit, like, obscure and cryptic, and...
Yeah, it was like it's kind of like a point and click game, if that makes sense. Like you're just, instead of pointing and clicking, you're trying to find what you have to click in a 3D space,
I get you.
which is a good idea and also a bad idea because point and click games are hard in itself because of that. but I don't know. I didn't mind it by any means, but it definitely was confusing at times. Also, every so often, like when you had to like use the right analog to like open a door or something, sometimes it just did not work. But I'm giving it a 6. I don't think it deserves to be too low, but it also shouldn't be high. And because you haven't done it, we'll give you a 6 as well.
Okay, cool.
Just for the sake of it. Because the way we're going to do this is basically how I usually do it. Is I have the 5 categories. I give myself something from 1 to 10 or 0. I've never given anything a 0. Like even if the game's something like Mario Brothers 1 and it has no story, I give it like something worthy of how good the game is in general. So it's basically like a 3 point, if that makes sense.
I get you. Okay.
So that's what I do for that. But basically I take it and double it, and that's my score out of 100. But with this, we'll just combine our score, and it's our combined review score, and it's magic and friendship.
Okay.
So replayability and length. Like it's interesting. You didn't enjoy the game,
No.
so you wouldn't want to replay it.
Well, that's the thing for me, yeah. With when it comes to like replay value, I mean, half of that term is value. Would I get a lot of value replaying this game? Probably not. No, I might replay the end chapter, because I can just press a button and see different endings that might be interesting.
Yeah. You could also look it up on YouTube.
Exactly. I wouldn't play the entire game. There's not really enough replay value there for me. It's there if you enjoy it, and if you want it, then great. But I didn't, and I wouldn't. And I would give it a 4 out of 10 for that. The option's there, which is nice, and I would probably do the last maybe scene or 2.
Yeah, and I like that you can redo the chapters at any point. That
yeah,
is nice.
That's pretty nice. But outside of that, that's it, I would say. And
yeah, that's fair. Yeah, as I say, I do want to see the other endings, and I want to play through it again to see it in a narrative linear order, because I want to see how it would differ for me. It's fascinating. Like it ironically, it has the amount of times we could talk about how different each playthrough would be in terms of if I did this that way or that way, from a linear, non-linear perspective. It has more endings than the endings of this game. Like you could discuss, if that makes sense. Like you could discuss that more than the ending, more than the ending. But anyway, I'll give it a 7 because, just because like. I don't know, I want to play it through again. I want to see stuff like that. And, like, because you wouldn't recommend it to people, but if it was someone like me who is like, okay, they come up to you and like, I've heard that the story jumps around, like I'm young Jodie and then I'm older Jodie and then blah, blah, and it's narratively weird, like, but I like that kind of thing. Would you recommend it to them then?
I would say if you knew for certain that you were going to like the way the story is told, then yeah, by all means buy it. I mean, especially because you got it for £6. I would say yeah.
It's really cheap.
For £6, and if you're...
That's a steal, to be fair. For what it does, that's a lot of work on this game.
If you're certain that you will like
technologically impressive
how the story is, then you'll probably be fine paying full price, but you might as well wait and get it for £6.
Yeah.
If you're not sure... If I met someone who wasn't sure, and if anyone watching this has a friend who isn't sure they'll like it, I would, shameless plug, I would say watch this playthrough up to the first maybe hour and a half, because I think that's probably about the point where you and I had differing opinions. That's sort of where we branched apart. And I would say if you have a friend who wants to know if they'd like it and isn't sure... Tell them to watch this exciting extravaganza for about an hour and a half. And
I think that's true.
Yeah, if they're more like Teal, then they'll probably enjoy the game as a whole. If they're more like me and they're not a fan of it, then that's their answer, basically. And they can just watch the rest of the Let's Play, because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Pimp this out to all your friends, please.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting, because it's true. Like, the beginning, I was like, okay, I'm intrigued. I want to see where this is going. And then it went to the embassy. I'm like, what? What the hell's this?
Yeah.
And then, and then it started to jump around more. And I was just getting more intrigued by it. And you were getting more dismayed by it. So it's quite interesting. Also, I wonder how many comments we're going to get of people be like, "You've already done the fucking prologue."
Yeah,
how many
that's
comments?
oh fuck, that's a good point. Oh,
Because that
Jesus.
goes on for like 15 videos.
Before we even remotely twig, yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting you said though, when you said it was £6 and for that there's a steal because there's a lot of work going into it. I would agree in the sense that it is definitely like an above average production. You know what I mean? This isn't like a half-assed botch job. And I think looking at the scores that we've given, I've tallied mine up, excluding my gameplay score. I've tallied mine up and divided it by 4. And I got 5.25, which is, you know, slightly above average. And, you know, there is a lot in there. And I would say, yeah, it's not a bad game, necessarily. I would say it has a bad story and the way it's told is bad. But it's not a bad game. And I feel like when people are giving, like, review scores and stuff, I feel like a score on its own isn't as helpful as saying, like, this game is a 7 or an 8 out of 10, but I would only recommend you rent it because you probably wouldn't get a whole lot out of it or something like that. I feel like scores and reviews and stuff should also come with a personalised recommendation as well as sort of a more objective score. Personally, I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I feel like combining our scores, it's 65.5, which I think, like, I feel like maybe 7 is, for me at least, is more appropriate. Maybe 7.23, 7.8, too much, Ellie. But just the I don't know. The 65, 6.5, it's fair. Like, it's more than fair. It has issues. Like, I can't deny. As much as I actually really did enjoy what it was doing, it does have issues, and I can't say it doesn't.
I think, to be honest, I think given the mix of our opinions, 6.5 is the best. It is the best representation of what we both have to say.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. No, I agree, and it's interesting because I was talking about this in a stream earlier, and by earlier when this video goes up, 8 months ago. No, it's not 8 months ago. I said that like in a video once. I can't remember what it was. I think I said accidentally instead of like July, I said February for no reason. And I was like, you recorded this back in February? Like, why did I say February? I meant July.
Jesus.
But yeah, I said on a stream earlier that I think the content that I do review is always incredibly funny and always some of the best that I've put on my channel.
Oh,
but
shucks.
But it's interesting because we like the same things, but we have incredibly different opinions. In things like to the point where sometimes it's a stark contrast entirely, like this. Although I wouldn't say you like this,
Well,
but you know what I mean. Like even in games we like, it's for different reasons.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I get what you mean, and I think there's an interesting point that you make there actually, because I don't know if you or anyone who's watching this obviously has heard of Innuendo's Studios.
No.
They're a YouTube
so.
channel that they do sort of, I guess, essentially video think pieces, and they did one about the Smash in the fighting game community and that becoming an esport, and how he enjoys Smash as an esport, Super Smash Bros, but he doesn't enjoy other esports, and he doesn't enjoy sports. And he says, he postulates at one point that because he's grown to love Smash as an esport, he understands why for the first time people might like sport, and from that he draws the conclusion that it's not sometimes important about liking the same thing as someone. It's not always what you like. Sometimes it's why you like it. And I feel like that's a point for us, because, yeah, we like the same things a lot of the time, but we like the same things for different reasons. And why we like the things that we both like enable us to have that back and forth sort of thing that we have, as you say, in things that we like but for different reasons, and not like this.
It is interesting how radically different our opinions are on this game. I don't know if it's because, like, I know you love movies. So you're very good at like reviewing. You should do reviews on movies. I think you'd actually be very good at it. But like I feel like games as well, I guess. It extends to it. But like I don't know what it is about this. I don't know if it's just because I have bad taste, or if I'm a simpler man. I don't
wouldn't
know.
say either of those. I think, you know, you like what you like, and you
Yeah.
saw something in it that I didn't, which is, you know, fair enough. More power to you. If
But
I could
I
have
like the mummy,
dude, right,
you will kill me.
right, fuck off.
I'm just worried if I go and see it, I'm just like, oh god, I like it.
Right,
You would end me.
right. It's I wouldn't actually hold it against you if you came out and said you liked it, because there are points in that movie where it's so shit that it's funny, and it might trick you into thinking that you enjoyed it because you watched like a bad movie and got a kick out of it. But it's not like The Room, where you can watch a bad movie and get a kick out of it. It is just a fundamentally broken film that at some points, yeah, you laugh at, but that doesn't make it a good film. I hate.
I thought you loved it though.
I have like
we've talked about this film in every recording session.
I think we have. I don't think I've ever had a film that I've been this adamantly and like staunchly like, this is such a fucking affront to my person. I'm offended
man.
slightly.
I can't wait till the sequel.
Do you know
Please,
what?
can I see it with you? Like, I'll fly personally to see it with you. I would. I don't like, you know how you're not allowed to film the movie. I don't want to film the movie. I want to film your face just as it plays.
Do you know?
Just to see you gradually just get more and more angry and just they haven't fucking learned.
I will say is the thing. Dr. Jekyll is the most interesting part of The Mummy, because I don't know if you know this.
Is that part of the Dark Chronicle franchise or whatever?
Yeah, that's what they're trying to build.
Okay. I didn't realize Jekyll and Hyde was in it. That could be cool though.
Dr. Jekyll,
if you do it right,
essentially their Nick Fury, from what it looks like, in the sense that he'll be in every movie and he's like, I'm trying to understand why monsters and evil lurk, which is why I turned myself into this evil person to begin with. This is why I want to learn about the mummy and everything.
like Jekyll's such a cool character. There's so much you can do with it.
Oh,
like
100%. And that's why I'm interested.
I mean, the Jekyll series. I don't know if you've seen that with James Nesbitt.
Yes, it's
that's phenomenal.
No.
Oh, okay. You hate it.
Yeah, that's
cool.
Well, I don't hate it. The pilot is interesting. I think 100%.
I think the first couple episodes. I don't like how where it goes at the final 2 episodes, but I like the first 4, where
I would agree
you see
with you
up
there.
to his backstory.
But again,
I like those.
You know, it's like the ending kills it for me, and there's too much going on, and fucking Stephen Moffat thinks he's really clever by being shit, and you know, whatever.
Nah.
I hate it because it's so much potential. As you say, the first couple of episodes I think are really good.
Once Upon a Time actually does something quite interesting. I don't want to spoil it, per se, at least not on video, but it does something really cool with Jekyll, and you're just like, oh neat, like, and then it immediately ends, and it's really sad. I was like, you've killed Jekyll immediately. No, he's there for like 3 episodes. Like, oh my god, you're the big bad. Gone. I
don't know. No. They might do something interesting with Jekyll and Hyde. I hope they do. Yeah. Johnny Depp was signed on to be the Invisible Man. I don't know if he still is after seeing The Mummy, but I know he was down to do it. I don't know. It might turn out to be an interesting little beast. We will have to wait and see. But no, I would agree. Jekyll has a lot of interesting themes that could be explored, and I hope that it is. I was going to give another suggestion when you said, oh yeah, have you played the Telltale Batman game?
No, but we did talk about that. You said that there was one character that is usually like a good guy, and they played them off as bad.
Okay. I mean, I got the physical version for $10, which is great because I can sell that on, and that's fine with me. But for £10, the story it told ultimately, I think is worth it. I think it does have a really interesting story, because it's something fresh and different that not every Batman story has to revolve around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool.
I was interested.
Yeah,
And
that's
the second season's out now, so it'll probably be quite cheap
Wait,
if you're interested
already?
in picking it up. Yeah. Well, the first episode of the second season's out.
Didn't it come out last year?
Of what? Of the
Batman.
original Batman season, I
Yeah.
think, yeah. Or
That's
year before.
quick.
Do you know what? I actually can't remember.
That is quick.
Let me have a
though.
look. Yeah, given we had to
But-
wait 3 fucking years for Wolf Among Us.
Yeah.
Not that I'm bitter.
No. I have to wait like 8 months. I
Yeah,
know.
2016. That is quite quick. I suppose Batman's a more money-making name than Fables.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, even The Walking Dead, that was pretty popular. They made those every like couple of years, didn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess we should probably end it here because we've rambled on a lot.
Yeah.
This video was going to be like 20 minutes and now it's like an hour.
That
That's
video is probably like completely gone on without us, and we're already looking at concept art in the recorded video.
Unless I loop it, and no, we totally aren't re-recording more than a minute.
Well, if it is looped, then cut this, and we'll keep up the illusion for the children.
No.
The tooth fairy never existed. My mum never let me put my tooth under my pillow because she knew that I might wake up if she reached under, which is actually genius.
That's pretty fair. Yeah, that's pretty
Because
fair.
if I woke up and saw my mum reaching under my pillow, I'd know instantly. And she knew that she might wake me up, so she was always like, the tooth fairy appreciates it more if you leave it out on the side for her, because she doesn't have to go through the hassle of going under the pillow. And I was like, oh! And now I look back, I'm like, that's fucking genius, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell that to my kids.
Yeah, that is good. Like, yeah, they're just like the tooth fairy's always worried, constantly in a state of shock that it might wake up the lovely children, and but just put it on the side.
Yeah,
Oh
you know.
my god, it works.
Don't be a dick. Think of the tooth fairy now and again. Stupid fucking little kids.
God, children, I love them. Anyway, that's that's the end of this series. It's been a absolute blast. So, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll see you in whatever we do next. With no idea what that'll be.
Hey Teal, guess what? Had to happen.
I knew it was coming. It's still great. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.